Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. We've got a conference rematch of the two leagues that battled for the championship a year ago. The Big Ten on top once again. The ACC so hungry, Joel, to get a team back in the winner's circle.
And, Chris, what a performance it was a year ago. Miami knocking off Ohio State in the playoff, playing that great game against Indiana in the national championship game. But you're right.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. At the 30 now. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Important second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Oh, the pocket collapsing. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. The 25. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And the single back takes the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Out of bounds after a solid gain. They'll spot it at the 40.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes the pressure. He's got it with room to run. Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking tackles. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here comes the rush. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the 1st half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the 1st half.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. This running back continues to impress And forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year. And, Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4th, as they pick up 6 on the first down pass. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has it, off and running. Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got room to run. Look out. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Starts with a quick pass to the left with the RPO. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, I can't tell you how vital it is to be on the same page as a quarterback and wide receiver, and part of that is understanding the coverage that you're seeing. When you run these drag routes and you get man coverage, you put your chin into your shoulder and you run through green grass. If you continue to run and that quarterback is on the same page, you can get a big play. This is a nice job of recognizing the coverage and ultimately getting a completion.
Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. Right. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Irish. No chance to catch him there. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cross. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield. Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force.
Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there. Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
Looking downfield near the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Carr. And the pressure's on. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him because he clearly is the passing game.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great call from the coordinator. He blitzes that near side, short side corner, and he's in the backfield for a tackle for loss on first down. That's exactly how to set yourself up for success on second and third down. Great call from that coordinator.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Smith. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Sayin. And looking for a big play here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. An explosive play for this speedy wide receiver. Joe, exactly what they were hoping for when they brought this guy into the roster.
Chris, he's been a perfect addition to this offense out of the portal. He's given them exactly what they need, and it's really all about that speed that you mentioned. His ability to take the top off the defense is vital to this offense and how they operate moving forward.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Pitch made on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
As an offense, when you get into these goal-to-go situations, to me it's about matchups and players rather than plays and concepts. Who's your best matchup? How do you get him the football? That's what I would be thinking as a play caller here on 2nd down.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking. Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Graham. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Carr. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
What a good response from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create here on the move. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on 1st down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to pass. It's Carr. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Punt team ready to boot it away. They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Carr. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. And the beat goes on for this elite wide receiver on a big stage. He said, hey, they can't guard me today. So far, Joel, he's right.
Chris, I thought he was a little too confident before the game, but man, did he prove me wrong. He has been excellent. They can't cover him, and I love the game plan. You go to your best players, in particular in these huge stages, your best players have got to be your best players, and he's been that today. Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
And the tailback's got it again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Now tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. And see if they try out the field goal team. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Bringing it out. It's Graham. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Hands off to the left. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Carr. Makes a quick grab. Look out, he's breaking free. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. this line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Gets the first and still running. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first down, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
He's got headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cross. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. Second and inches, anything is at your disposal.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, there's two things that the quarterback has to have if he's going to complete a corner route to the wide receiver. You've got to have anticipation, there's no doubt, but you've also got to choose the right trajectory, and here he does both. It's a completion, and this offense is playing really well.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Buckeyes are on the move here. To throw, it's Sayin. Pressure is coming, and he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Receiver in motion now. Third down play here out of the shotgun. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
That is an aggressive decision by this head coach. He's got the lead, and he goes for it on fourth down, but they come up short, and now the defense has got to react. They've got to go out there and get a stop.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Crucial third down play coming up. Design quarterback run. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
Breaking into the clear. Take it now, but not before he makes the first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do. Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Gives it to the back. Passes the 40. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He breaks away for the touchdown. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy that was going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Bringing it out, it's Graham. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Over the middle, it's Porter. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
That's a good start to this drive, but now they got to push the ball down the field. In this situation, multiple possession deficit, maybe try to score right around that 2-minute mark.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. To the air, it's Carr. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That is way too easy of a touchdown for this offense. Just an easy throw on the outside on the fly route. Clearly there's been a breakdown in coverage. They've got to fix this. Nobody should be that open down the field.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to pass. It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. First and 10 play coming up. And they'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a first and 10. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 10. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
And now Notre Dame will spend their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with. Can this defense get a stop and end regulation with the score tie? Dropping back, it's Carr. Bringing pressure. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. QB keeper all the way. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. It's a keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Ball spotted at the 31. A 48-yard field goal attempt to win it. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Ball spotted at the 31. A 48-yard field goal attempt to win it. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages.